Good morning, class 10. Now, next topic is red soil. Red soil. This soil covers about 10.6% of the total land area of India. It is found due to the weathering of ancient crystalline rocks and metamorphic rocks. The composition of this is weathered materials from parent rocks. Its color is red because it is high. It contains high amount of iron oxide. The texture is mixed, sandy and clay. They are rich in potash and lime, but are deficient in nitrogen, phosphorus, and humus crops. They are less fertile, and with the help of fertilizer and irrigation, rice, wheat, millet, gram, pulses, sugarcane, oilseeds, and cotton can be grown in it. A very large part of the peninsular India, particularly the states of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Goa, Andhra Pradesh, and Orissa, and Bihar, West Bengal, Rajasthan, and some parts of Assam, and in northern eastern states of Assam, we can find this soil. Next is lateral soil. The word laterite is a Latin word, means brick. This covers about 2.4 square kilometer. They are usually found under a very high temperature and with heavy rainfall. The composition of the soil is dust of red rocks. The color of the soil is red because of the presence of iron oxide. Okay, the texture of the soil is grained and porous. Grained, and nature is porous. Minerals that is rich in the soil is iron, but it has poor quantity of lime, magnesium, phosphoric acid, and potash. Crops which are associated are tea, coffee, rubber, coconut, etc. And as it is intensive leaching laterite soil and is infertile, with irrigation these crops can be grown. Regions where it can be found is highland areas of Peninsula Plateau region, found in states like Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, Kerala, and Assam, etc. In some parts of Orissa, not whole Orissa. Next is the desert soil. That from the name we know it is a desert sandy soil. A 1.4 lakh square kilometer. They originate due to the disintegration of the sandstones. It is composed 90% of sand and only 5% of clay and other materials. The soil is yellowish or brown in color. It is coarse grained and porous in nature, as you have seen sand. There is high percentage of soluble salt, silica, etc. Hardy drought-resistant crops like millet, barley, cotton, bajra, wheat, and groundnut are grown in this soil with the help of irrigation. Without irrigation, it is not possible. And in now Rajasthan irrigation facility have been started, so this irrigation can be done. This soil is mainly found in the semi-arid regions of Rajasthan, Punjab, and Haryana. Mountainous soil. The name suggests that it is mainly from the mountainous areas or hilly slopes, composed of rocks, boulders, clays. Color is mostly dark in color, and the nature of the soil is rocky with large grain size. Soil is made up of mixed minerals, as it is coming from the rocks. It don't have potash. It is deficient in potash, phosphorus, and lime. The soil is rich in humus and is suitable for crops like tea, coffee, spices, and tropical fruits. Some potatoes, rice, wheat are also grown in it. The soil are found in regions like highlands of Assam, Kashmir, Sikkim, and Himachal Pradesh. The next topic is soil erosion. You know what is soil erosion? When the topmost humus soil is the top layer of the soil is being washed away due to the weathering agents like water, sand, and rainwater, then it is known as soil erosion or by overgrazing. Soil erosion causes due to many reasons. The biggest reason of it is today biggest reason is surface runoff. No, today's biggest reason is cutting down of trees. Now, the reasons are surface runoff, where the running water washes away the prime factor of soil erosion, which washes away the topmost layer of the soil. Then is splash erosion, sheet erosion, gully erosion. There are 3 types of erosion. Next comes wind. If the area is lacking in vegetation, the topsoil dries down, and as the wind blows, heavy wind or strong wind blows, they loosen and blows away the surface of the soil, causing erosion of soil. Nature of rainfall: if there is heavy incensed rainfall, then the wearing away of the upper layer of the soil begins. When rainfall during spring takes place, sustainable soil erosion occurs because of degraded crops. As the crops have been cut out, the soil is not covered up. That's why preparation by tillage and no crops covered are there. So, topography: slope of the land has powerful influence in soil erosion. The steeper the concave the slope of the land, the greater will be the erosion of surface. On gentle and linear slopes, soil erosion is less. Next is pressure and exclusive population on land. As the population is growing, so the demand for the agricultural land and living land is being growing up. That's why deforestation is being done, and as deforestation is being done for farming particles, there causes a removal of topsoil in a large scale. Overgrazing. Overgrazing is that if a number of animals are exceeds the carrying capacity of the pasture land goes down. Overgrazing takes place, and the grasses may not have sufficient time to grow, and as a result, what happens? The topsoil is uncovered and is removed. Unscientific mining: as mining nowadays are not done in a proper way, so there comes a result of excessive drilling of land with heavy machinery and to take out the minerals, and that causes soil erosion. Landslide: in hilly areas, pressure caused by moisture going deep into the soil erosion. Heavy rains causes landslide, because as the water is going down, the soil gets softens, and as it softens down, sometimes they start moving and they fall down. Even the water comes and breaks over there, then also. The movement of large mass of overlaying soil down the slope is known as landslide. Deforestation: we know ruthless cutting down of trees in order to make room for agriculture and cultivation and settlement causes the soil erosion. Conventional method of farming. Conventional method of plowing the field exposes topsoil, is often blown away by wind and washed away by rain, causing soil erosion. The reasons which are affected due to soil erosion are large takes place in eastern part of desert region, east of the Aravalli range, the plains of Rajasthan, Chambal Valley, foothill regions of Himalaya, eastern part of Gujarat, Indo-Gangetic Plain, and Brahmaputra Valley. Western Ghat of Madhya Pradesh, southwest West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, and Andhra Pradesh. These are the regions where rain, dryness, everything is affected, and that causes soil erosion.